Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Faris, and today I'm joined by a very special guest if you'd like to introduce himself.
Yo guys, welcome back to SHOWERCAPSUF, even this is Faris' channel, and I'm a YouTuber that does dentistry, all these random videos, and yeah, just subscribe, and Faris is a great YouTuber, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yes, we love to hear that. So today guys, we're gonna be telling you, how have I forgotten the title as well? Bro, am I dumb?
But this is the second time it's happened. Serious dental YouTubers apparently.
So yeah, as I was saying guys, today we're gonna be telling you 5 things I wish I knew and Mr. Sophia knew before we got into dental school. It's gonna be a very interesting video. We're gonna be telling you guys some of our top tips basically. And if you're thinking of applying to dentistry or dental school, or you've already applied, these things are really gonna help you as well. So yeah, let's just get right into it really.
Let's go.
Okay, so the first thing that I wish I knew is that everyone is just as lost as you when you get into dental school. Like, I realized this in the first few weeks. I was kind of lounging about, looking at the induction week and all the lectures that start piling up. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And I looked around me and everyone seemed like they had everything together, but when you actually talk to people, you realize everyone's just as lost as you and everyone's finding it difficult.
I think I was the only guy that didn't put up like a facade. Like, I was literally telling people, I have no idea what I'm doing, literally. I always thought people were like having like everything was on point and like, everyone like knew how to work. Yeah. And there was me trying like 85 different revision strategies. I had no idea what to do. And I think only recently like I found out like how to revise, and it's April. Like, isn't that crazy? And like, at the same time, I don't want people to get scared. Like, I think year one, I've been told as well, and I feel like that's true. It's like year one is where you kind of figure out how to revise, because I think people are used to like textbooks and like, revising that, and it's really like, you've learned like your whole life pretty much. I feel with regards to the biggest changes, as you said, is how you learn things, because you go from you having your lessons and you have a textbook and you have a specification to uni. Like, of course you have your learning objectives, stuff like that, but there's just a lot more content. And if you want to read ahead, you can. If you want to do lectures before, you can. Like, you know, some people are on that. So there's a lot more variation in how you can structure your work and how you can structure your revision as well. And you just have to know that it's very normal to feel like you're lost at the start. And 100%. I'm in my 3rd year and sometimes I still feel lost. So it's an absolutely normal thing to happen. Next point is, work-life balance is really important. Now, this is one of those like big buzzwords that I always hear people say, oh, you need work-life balance, you need work-life balance. I was like, what are you talking about? But I realized what it was when I started dental school, because as we said before, it's very easy to get lost in the sauce, lost in the work. And you need to have things to do outside of dentistry, or else you're gonna go crazy. Like, you need to have hobbies, get involved with different societies, just do things that you find enjoyable to give you a bit of break from dentistry. I was gonna say that I agree completely, and I think that dentistry is, as you're like, you know it's intense now, but once you're in, you're like, wow, they weren't wrong. You know what I mean? They weren't wrong. And yes, you do need to find like hobbies as, you need to find hobbies that you enjoy and something that you know that will like kind of make you forget about dentistry, because your whole life can't be dentistry, because like there's a lot of lectures, let's be real, like, and keeping up with them is hard, but I feel like having that balance and like having something to look forward to after your lecture is really important, as it makes you like more productive overall.
Yeah, definitely, because again, guys, it's not easy. Next point is, making friends is actually a lot easier than you might think. Now, I know some people when they go to uni, they get really worried and they're a bit scared that, oh, I'm not gonna fit in, or I'm not gonna find my crowd. But I kind of found the opposite. I found that you actually find a lot of people that are similar to you and you make friends very easily. I don't know what you think as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the year is really big for every dental school, and I feel like you will find your people, even if like, for example, right now it's hard because of COVID, but there'll be a time where you meet everyone and you will find your people. And it's about, I think when you go into uni, you kind of have to have like an open mindset about meeting all these new people, and you might not get on with everyone, but like keeping an open mindset and thinking that you could be friends with everyone is like how I'd go about it.
Yeah, having an open mindset, 100%, and you'll meet so many cool and interesting people at uni as well. Like, I've said this before, a lot of your friends are going to be dental students, that is a fact, but if you branch out, go to different societies, get involved with different events, you'll find a lot of people from different campuses and a lot of people that you didn't think you'd like rub shoulders with in a way, because university is such a, you know, vibrant place and you meet so many cool people.
Yeah.
But overall, I'd just say to people that are shy, or you feel like, oh, you know, I don't know if I'm going to meet someone, or you're going to uni all alone, you don't know anyone else, don't worry.
And what I really like about uni is like you have your dental friends, and then like when you go in other sites, for example, I go pack talking there, like I have my separate friends there, and you kind of don't want to be with the same, like, I'm not even being rude, like you don't want to be with the same people all the time. Like you want to have like different friendship groups. And
I know what you mean.
Like, I feel like that will happen, and and it's more about branching out. And like, for example, if you go Paxton, if you go to like a society like football club, like you have common interests with the people that are there, so you'll definitely find friends.
Obviously, we're not saying that everyone you're going to meet is going to be your best mate, and we're not saying everyone you're going to meet is going to love. With the same degree of good people you're going to meet some, you know, people that you're not very fond of, but that's just life.
That's a nice way to say that word.
You know, yeah, that's exactly, like, gotta be polite. But yeah, like, don't stress it. You're gonna find people, you're gonna have a good time. The next point is, failing is a part of the process when it comes to dentistry. Now, this is something that, I'll be honest, I was just scared of before starting dental school. I was just like, I don't wanna fail, I don't wanna mess up, I wanna do everything perfect the first time. Like, but now I'm thinking back, it's just so naive.
It's kind of an ego thing, don't you think? Like, I think that, for example, failing, like before you go in, like, oh, I'm gonna pass everything, and like, if I feel like, why am I failing? Like, I'm in dental school. In a way, I think failing is good in a way. For example, with me, like, I didn't get in the first time I got into like uni. It kind of made me like appreciate being here more, and it made me work harder. And I thought I had a really massive ego before like even applying. And I think when I failed, it kind of like set me straight.
Humbled.
Like, yeah, it really humbled. That's the word. Like, it really humbled me, and I feel like being humble in dental school is like quite a good quality to have. Like, you don't want to have this massive ego and always expect to like succeed.
There's another thing that comes in it as well. It's just, again, this idea of your ego and being humble, etc. And also that you can't be amazing at everything. You just can't. That's just not how humans are built. We're built to have flaws and like imperfections and things that we're not great at. Like, I remember I was looking at other people's composite fillings. I always say this because it's just a really easy thing to point out. I was looking, I looked at mine, it's legit just like trash compared to this artwork, like Leonardo da Vinci. Oh, I nearly messed up. Leonardo da Vinci. I was thinking, wait, which one's the right one? You just learn to humble yourself a little bit. That's kind of the best thing I'd say. Okay, and the fifth and final tip, and this one I think, you know, resonates a lot with me and one that I really, you know, stand by, is learning to work smart. Now, you'll start dental school, some people have different approaches, but in general, as we said before, you want to do well, you want to pass all your exams, and you're just like, okay, I need to learn everything. The lecture slides, learn them. Tutorials, learn it. Seminars, go to them. Like, you'll start thinking, okay, I just need to get all the content in my head, and then I'm going to get everything sorted, and I'm going to, you know, get 100%. It doesn't really work like that. You have to adapt the way that you teach yourself things, and I think you only learn that over time. And
yeah, I was literally thinking the same thing. I was thinking that, you see, the first point I said is that the transition from like A levels to like this is really different, and you do have to change the way you learn. And because of the instruction with seminars, tutorials, and like lectures, you can't just do, oh, let's do all lectures, then do tutorials. But in dentistry, remembering what you've learned is so hard. There's times where I do lectures and I literally forget the whole lecture, like straight after doing it. And like the way that you cement that in your head is by going over it, and also like attending the tutorials with all this lecture knowledge in mind, because they help you. Well, for example, active recall, like that really helps active recall.
Yes, active recall is the best thing in the world.
That's the main key words.
Yeah, it's just important to having that active recall, spaced repetition, all of that. And learning how you learn, it sounds weird, but you need to find out how you learn things. Like, you're gonna see some of your mates, all they do is they literally just write notes, and you know, they'll be doing secondary exams, and you try the same thing, and you're like, oh, wait, what did that enzyme do?
Literally,
or what does this dog impact? Like, you'll just not remember it. So learn the way you learn things.
You know, when you said that, I was literally like, that's been my year. My year has literally been, oh, what are you doing? I'll try it, doesn't work. What are you doing? I'll try it, doesn't work. Literally, you have to find your own way, because people, it might work for other people, and you'll be like, why is it working for them? Am I stupid or something? No, like, you have your own way of revising. You just need to find it.
Exactly. I'd say one top tip that I have, like a secret tip, if you're still here in the video, is get close to the old ears and see how they did things, because they've been through the whole process. On top of that, try and find as many past questions as you can. Like, they're there somewhere, or find similar questions. If you have questions on anatomy, go on different websites that teach anatomy. If you have things on histology, go on different things that teach histology. The dead is
that's
so
basically
dead.
a slow word. You have to bleep that out.
Histology's so dead. But yeah, like, find question banks online, find things, find resources to help you, because that is a way to test your knowledge.
I feel like when you have like people older to talk to you about it, that really helps you, and not even with just lectures, just like talking to you about the process, and oh, like, it'll get better, like you'll get used to it, and just stuff like that, really.
So, we hope you guys found this video useful. If you want to see some more videos, make sure you check out the videos on my channel, and check out the videos on Mr. SHOWERCAPSUF channel as well, please. And yeah, any concluding statements?
Just subscribe. Honestly, like, why are you not subscribed? I see the people there not subscribed to Paris Dead. What are they doing?
Just grow up. Subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and safe.